All right. You know what doesn't make sense? The entire immigration issue. Okay? Right off the cuff, while I'm drunk, doing this just right off the noggin, okay? The immigration issue doesn't make any sense. This is the biggest non-issue in existence that I've ever seen in my life, and every time I hear about it from Republicans, I can't help to feel like this is something that does not affect me, even though I am literally working class. Also, why do you care so much? Just why do you guys care so much about letting people into the country? It's not that big a deal. It really is not. We have so many empty parts of the country. We have the resources. We have the money. We can support these people. Plus, all the people that are already in the country, they could just get amnesty and it would be fine. Um, Immigrants already commit less crime than the native-born American. Um, they already work and pay taxes, maybe not all the taxes that they can, because a lot of the illegal immigrants don't have, or technically undocumented immigrants don't have any of the papers that they're supposed to have. So they can't really pay taxes the same way you and I can. But there's unavoidable taxes like sales tax and properties tax, and all those things. They pay into our system and they don't get anything back for no reason. All because all they want is a good life in this country, just like everyone, just like this country was made by immigrants, right? The country you live in was literally made by people who already live here. So here's, uh, God damn it, the country was literally made by people who moved here for a better life from other countries. I mean, that's how this entire country was founded. That's how this entire country's economy was created. That's how this entire country's like everything happened because of immigration. So the fact that so many people are against immigration from the southern border just doesn't make any sense. It's kind of stupid. Really, before we even worried about a border, during like World War I times, people from the South, they would just come up, they would work, they would take the money they got and they went home. And nobody gave a fuck. Literally nobody gave a fuck until um we had to start caring for some reason. You see, immigration is one of the biggest non-issues that has ever existed in American history. It's never been a problem ever. And it never will be a problem. The more people come here, the more we grow. And as the Romans say, we expand or we die. There are so many parts of America that are just dying. And this issue just doesn't need to exist. One can point to the 100,000 migrant crisis that's happening in New York. You know what I say to you? Stop blaming immigrants for a housing crisis. I'm sorry. There's like 900,000 houses that are completely empty in New York that have so much space that people just aren't moving into because we still live in a capitalist system where people are just incentivized to keep the rent high on places, not let people move in, just so that they get more money. And I would question the system more than the fact that there are people in need. We are able to help them, and that we are helping them. I mean, uh, isn't it isn't it kind of stupid to care so much about people who don't affect you in any way? You know who undocumented immigrants hurts the most? Other undocumented immigrants. It's not even a bad thing for working class Americans. I'm a working class American. I have been for all of the years that I have been working. I can barely afford the bills. I used to work three jobs. I only have one job now, and I'm looking for a second one because I lost the second one. That's kind of the cycle in the economy. I have a solution. One big drunken solution that would fix this entire problem, that would make this problem completely non-existent, and this is it. Create a citizenship program between Canada, America, and Mexico. Boom. From now on, any person that's born in Mexico, also an American citizen, also a Canadian a citizen. Any person who was born in America, also born a Mexican citizen, also born an American system. This is something the EU was able to figure out. And don't ask me about how Canada's gonna, work on the healthcare thing. They got that figured out. You have to live in Canada to get the healthcare, okay? All right? So they'll be fine. Everyone will be fine. And then we can finally deal with the fucking like the cartel. We can finally help America. I mean, Mexico with that. All we need to do is pick up a phone. Literally that is it. This issue doesn't need to exist. Such a stupid issue. don't even know why Republicans fearmonger about it every fucking year, every fucking election year, anytime Thanksgiving comes up, anytime Christmas comes up. Republicans always make this fear-mongering bullshit about human trafficking and illegal immigration. Hey, guess what? Human trafficking is already illegal. So if you just set up a system in which people are able to move to this country much easier, because America is the hardest fucking country to get into when it comes to immigration, at least legally, that would make the entire immigration issue like no longer existent. And then you could focus on the other bad things, like the drugs that are coming through and the human trafficking and the cartel. Then you could, oh, by the way, if you want to hurt the cartel right now, we could just legalize all drugs in America and have them sold legally by the federal government and taxed. But that, let's do that in a different video. Let's do that sometime else. This is already a 6-minute rant. I'm gonna end this. I don't know. This is literally a drunk rant. I can't. I don't even know I'm gonna post this. Not gonna lie. See ya. If you got this far, like and subscribe. Goodbye.